And welcome back to Beginner's Luck, a D&D podcast. If this is the first episode you're listening to, I would suggest stop listening right now and go to episode 1. I am Larry, and I am the DM for this campaign, and I am joined by my lovely players. Starting from the top, we have...
Hello, it's me, Bella. I play Annie, the Goliath Artificer.
Followed by...
Hello, I am Robert, and I play Gordar Sevrok, the Draconic Sorcerer.
And lastly...
And hi, I am Avia, and I play Rainer, the elf, the bard, the golden god.
Oh, yes, Golden God indeed. Okay, before we begin, before we get back right into it, before we give you that recap, I have a little question for the three of you, Annie, Godar, and Rainer. If you were to come with a warning label, what would that warning label be?
For Annie, I feel like her warning label would be biohazard, do not touch, do not handle without special equipment. Considering what happened in the last episode especially, I think that's a fair enough warning.
Okay. Do not touch. Biohazard. Interesting. All right. Godar.
So I racked off a couple when I was thinking about... There's a few, but I think the one that would be perfect for him would be a big red label that says, fragile, handle with care.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
That's a good one.
It is. Because I always see Godar with more of a tougher exterior, but then, has a gooey center.
Well, we've been seeing a lot of the stuff like when he's alone at night and kind of thing, where he's having the facade breaks.
Yeah.
The mask is taken off, the imposing demure that he has with the Medusa look that he probably gets a lot of weird looks about because, Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
And fearful stuff, and then is just left alone, just kind of, now allowing those things to properly sink in.
Oh.
I kind of want to dive into that deeper, but I think we can save that. Rainer.
Okay. Well, honestly, I preferred Gorda's original one, which was slippery when wet. But instead, for me, I think currently possessed.
Currently possessed, yes.
Currently possessed, do not approach.
Whether it's a true possession or a placebo effect, we'll find out.
Oh,
This whole time,
man.
he's just been pretending.
Yeah.
He's just
He's
gone
just
insane.
been acting, he's just going insane.
It's another one of his scams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a scam this entire time. He's got his cult now. So,
Oh my God, that's true.
all
He
he
has
needs
a
to do is just
following.
rob them of everything they
He
have.
did by accident. He was like trying to do that weird kind of like cultish thing where he just kind of puts his hands over his followers but ended up just robbing them. I was like, oops.
I secretly cast Mage Hand.
Okay, thank you for that. And now let us get into the recap.
Do-ba-do-do-do-do. The city of gold. Golden walls and towering pillars reflect its own purity and divinity. Its gold-robed citizens with various mutations are wary and avoidant. Whilst gawking at the large crystal formations that emerge from the domain, Rainer's arm slowly transformed into solid gold. The rambunctious cries and coos of Dragonborn citizens invoke panic to our group. Annie and Godar get detained in the chaos, whilst Rainer and Gimbal flee and are escorted to safety by a random individual who introduces himself as a follower of the Herald. Our Goliath and Serpentine sorcerer are held in a cell for a time, until they break out by ways of manipulation. Meanwhile, Rainer ushers his new followers to look for his friends. Fur and Michael meet our escapees and are guided to a secretive meeting place where Rainer and Gimbal enjoy coffee, the former growing weaker as the gold spreads. Struck to unconsciousness and sitting upon the eminent throne, the golden spectacle returns to Rainer and beckons him to do her bidding. Accepting the Golden Lady's ultimatum, Rainer's entire flesh and apparel is of gold. Awoken to the news of the Herald's followers being arrested throughout the city, their next task is forced upon them. to enter the House of Commerce and deal with the mayor by sneaking around to the lesser patrolled alleyways and creating destruction to distract the authorities. Explosions and havoc wreck the streets, their plan looking all the more successful until they are caught in spotlight.
Now we'll return to where the three of you have just been spotted by 3 guards. A huge spotlight, metaphorically, has been placed upon you. The shimmer on you, Gordar, has faded away, and these 3 guards are beginning to approach, chasing you. One of them yells out, "There's the Herald!" And they run towards you.
Oh, goodness.
I'll have you all to roll me initiative, please.
Come on, dice gods, give me a good number. Oh,
Okay, what did everyone get?
so Annie got a 0?
What?
What's your initiative modifier?
It's because she's got
Plus 0!
exhaustion.
Oh, that's right, the exhaust.
And
yeah.
she is exhausted. How is that
So that
possible? I
means-
didn't think rolling a 0 for initiative was a
That
thing.
means -1, so you are currently at 0. Interesting.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
Wait, what happens?
That just simply means you go last. That's what that means.
Oh.
All right, so that's what you got, Annie. Godar, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 20 for a 22, the complete opposite side of
Oh,
Bella's
okay,
scale.
very good.
Rob, beep you. Honestly, beep you.
You're welcome, darling.
And Rainer, what did you get?
I got a 7. Fun fact, I thought that
Yeah.
20 was Annie based on the reaction. So I was like, oh,
Ah.
got a 20. And then, yeah.
Very good.
Oh.
Okay, so with this, you are just at the precipice of this alleyway, just at the entrance, as the guards now beginning to approach you. There is currently panic through the street due to the explosion that had just happened mere moments ago. People are running out. You see a few of the other guards that was at this checkpoint run towards the explosion. Godar, you are up first.
Well, it seems we're no longer sneaky. Well, I guess any time like the present to try something new. I'm gonna do the pointer finger and ring finger as the little beads of energy that go out into like the snake fangs, and he's going to pull up the little diamond that he has, and he's going to fling it into the diamond and have it ricochet towards the closest guard as I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Cool. What does chromatic
So,
orb entail?
you hurl an orb of energy at a target within range. I get to choose the damage type from acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder damage. I'm going to choose poison.
Mm-hmm.
And I make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 3d8 damage for the chosen type. If I roll the same number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb leaps to another target. I make another attack, and then it can continue as much as my proficiency. Oh no, depending on what level I cast it, but I'm gonna cast it at level 1.
Okay. Go right ahead, baby.
That is a 24 to hit,
That will definitely hit.
and that's 21 points of poison damage, and I rolled 2 8s, so it does jump to the next target.
Okay. Go on. So, do you have to roll to hit again?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So as I hurl this like poison fangs that like helix throughout the air, it hits the diamond and then splits off into larger snake fangs that helix, smack into the first target, and then like ricochet off towards the next. Does a 25 hit?
Most definitely. So the second target is hit by it ricochets to your second target.
That's 14 points of damage on the second target.
Okay. So this poisonous orb that you have shot forth hits your first target, and as it hits the first target, it bounces off to the second guard. You can see that the poison begin to coalesce within both these guards as they are taken out.
Oh, that was a little easier than I thought. Quickly, somebody else do something?
And with that, The last final guard approaches the four of you, including Gimbal, but he doesn't fight, so he's hiding in a dumpster somewhere just behind you, and he is brandishing his spear as he charges towards you, Raynor.
Okay.
And he goes for a swing with his spear. Unfortunately, with the death of his friends, he is mortified and he completely fumbles and trips over his own feet. So that's always fun.
What a loser.
As he trips in front of you, he corrects himself and he's now standing with the spear at hand. And it is now your turn, Raynor.
You seem much weaker than the others. Why? Are you frightened by my appearance? As he uses vicious mockery.
Back feed! Back! What does that entail?
So he's going to use a subtle string of insults laced with magic.
And
so they
need
have to do a wisdom saving throw.
All right. And the DC is?
The DC should be 15. Let me double check this for you. 15.
Okay. He succeeded with a roll of 18 flat.
Okay.
And what happened? You can't scare me. He seems to quiver just a little.
You seem already scared.
Sweat is like, you can see the sweat upon his draconic brow. Annie.
So is this just the one god left?
Yes.
Just the one? All right. Annie's going to take out her rifle, point, aim, and shoot.
Okay, go ahead.
So as she got a 6. This is not going well, dude.
Despite
No.
the range that this individual is at, you seem to you are unable to lock on, if you will, as you fire the shot. You get him by the shoulder, but he's wearing, if you recall, some form of plate armor, and it just bounces right off.
Ugh! Damn it!
Gordar.
I suggest you give up now, otherwise this is not going to end well for you.
Silence, Kerr! You, Kerr!
What are we going to do with this one?
Dude is shaking in his boots. I have my orders.
Do you think we could get some information?
Do you think he can take us straight into where we need to go?
I think he will squeal the moment we get close and get them to fire upon us. But I can take his appearance. We can tie him up, hide him here. But we need information, do we not? Actually, no, we need to be quick.
Yeah.
We need to go now. As like another... Oh. Sorry, completely overwhelmed with all of this. Why are we in a war zone all of a sudden? Just... Can someone tie him up and just throw him in there? I'll take his appearance. Might be able to... At least I could peek out and...
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Silence you as he tries to charge you now, Godar, with his spear. And he is going...
I'd say I'll take in the dodge action. Because he's holding off, watching.
Of course.
So it's a disadvantage.
He rolled a 1. He rolled a 1.
Nice.
Much like he did earlier.
What happened?
So, he's quivering in his boots and he tries to charge you headstrong. And again, he looks you in the eye, Raynor, as he's running, and then he trips over his feetsies, and now he's down on the ground. And
just give up.
Raynor, you are now up. Damn you!
Well, that was easy.
I will give you an option. Lay down your weapons or die.
Oh, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I got 25 unnatural.
So, dirty 25. You see him sort of adjust himself down on the ground on his knees. He looks back to his friends. He looks back at the three of you. Oh, four of you, sorry. He's looking up. He looks at you, Raynor, with your golden visage. And he lowers his spear. And he lowers his head down to the ground almost in a bow.
You understand your place. Good. Tie him up.
Kill me. No, kill me, or I'll be disgraced.
So be it.
Annie goes into her backpack and she takes out a rope and she approaches the guard.
I said kill me as you're trying to tie this individual at this point now.
Shut your dirty mouth.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're now hearing more explosions happening just a block away from you.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you seem to... He struggles for a brief moment and then looks upon Raynor again with his golden facade, and he relents and gives in to being tied up.
Quick, muzzle him, put him in an alleyway with the others, and we need to get going now.
I think we can put him over here. And you see Gimbal climb up this huge dumpster, which he flips open. And he's like pointing down to throw him into the dumpster.
Good idea. All right.
Come on, quick.
You grab the feet, I'll grab the shoulders.
Gonna start, dragging bodies.
Huh?
Raynor, you're seeing all the gold on this street, the gold-coated pavement and building. It's all just being sucked into you.
Yeah, nice.
And you're seeing it's now concrete. Now the checkpoint seems to be clear. All the guards seems to have run off, apart from the one that stayed and you had clearly decimated. There are a few now that is just block away. You now are hearing several more explosions. If you recall, Michael had a duffel bag full of these C4 charges, and at the moment the way looks clear.
Gordar is going to, once we've put the bodies in and gagged the dude who's still alive and put him in there as well, he's going to use Alter Self to transform into that Dragonborn.
Okay, very good.
And take his clothes.
Oh, okay. You...
Because I can't transform my clothes, so...
Yeah, no, that's right. So just see...
Does he have a tail? Does this Dragonborn have a tail?
We'll say yes.
Okay. So Gordar doesn't have a tail.
Okay.
But, so the keen of I might be able to pick that up.
All right. So I'm now picturing just as you threw this guard into the dumpster, he's just nothing more in boxer shorts and a undershirt with a gag over his mouth. And you're wearing not exactly plate armor, like a breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
And it has colors of gold and red. And it seems to fit well considering your current configuration. And
I did transform into him
specifically.
So yeah. And then as the last thing he sees before the door closes is his own face winking at him. Boom. We need to get going now. Come. I will walk ahead a touch and wave if it is safe.
Just a moment. As Raynor uses enhanced ability and gives you advantage to your charisma.
Ooh, very good. All right.
Let's go.
So, how does this look like, by the way?
He's hesitant to touch Gordar as he doesn't want to rob him, essentially. And he's just kind of hovering over as he's like, trust into me, as he kind of just stares into his eyes. Almost as if a hypnotism thing.
Like the snake from Jungle Book.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, that. Totally watched it.
Wow.
Hey,
we need to rectify that.
But yes.
So, you now have your charisma enhanced for the time being. How long does this last?
1 hour.
Perfect. Okay, so now the way is clear at this checkpoint. you may slip through to begin your descent in this crater.
Yeah, so Gordo's about like 10, 15 feet ahead and is constantly like keeping an eye out and then waving them along.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check, Gordar, since you are up ahead while the three lag behind a touch.
That is an 18.
Very good. All right, so as you're weaving your way through these streets down this crater, which, as the crater descends, it seems as if they had also built upon this crater. So there's still buildings, there's still streets here. It's a slow descent and not too far. Well, off the distance, you can see the House of Commerce, and you can see just at the top of the House of Commerce, you can see the large crystal, well, not structure, but the huge crystal, which is the epicenter of this crater. And the House of Commerce seems to have been built around it. From where you can see, you can occasionally see guards patrolling the streets, and you have taken the proper, your perception, you have taken the proper precautions to hold everyone back and ensure that you are all unmissed by the guards. And it doesn't take you long, maybe about, on foot, it takes you about 15 minutes till you approach the House of Commerce. And you can see there now there is a retinue of guards just at the entrance of it.
All right, so are you taking us in?
I think that, I'm not entirely sure. My instinct is to try and persuade them into that I saw you running around the back end or running around the side, but I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them there. But if I try and drag you in like this, then I could try and say that the Golden God is being spotted, down over that way where the explosions are, and it's taking out platoons and to send reinforcements that I captured you to, and then hopefully most will go, and maybe only one or two will come with me. We could pretend to...
There's at least... Sorry, I would just like to mention from what you can see, there's at least 20 guards by the door.
The best I could do is try and persuade them that they need every man down there, and that one or two come with me, and I'll obviously fake tie you. It's not going to be tight. And then when we get the jump on them. But if this goes wrong, then it's not going to end well.
You could try to persuade them, and I can try and create an illusion.
Of what?
Why don't I just make Annie and I invisible?
That would be much handier, yes. You can do that?
I can, but as he points to the trail of gold that is following him, that is getting absorbed with every step, it won't be as super useful.
But if I can keep their attention in one angle and you approach from the other, it'd be a better chance.
But what about this annoying little rat? As he looks at Gimbal.
You see Gimbal, and it's just all battle ready, even though he doesn't fight. Yes?
How long can you hold your breath?
And you see him now trying to hold his breath.
Well, are we able to put him in your bag, Annie, for a time until we're inside and we can pull him back out?
Should be fine. And she's like looking around Gimbal, trying to ascertain how heavy he could possibly be. Only temporarily.
Sorry, just real quick. Are you suggesting to put a living being in a bag of holding?
Should be
It normally
fine,
has.
right?
It says it has
Okay.
air for 10 minutes.
All right. Continue.
Does it not?
No, I'm just trying to think on how Gimbal would feel about being stuffed into a bag of holding.
It's not permanent. It's just until we get inside and we pull you back out.
In the most polite way possible.
Actually, wait. Wait. And she's like looking over herself. Raynor, I think I gave you my bag of holding. I don't have it on my person anymore. And she outstretches her hand with a gesture that says, Give it to me.
That would be correct. If I touch you right now, you will lose everything.
Alright, where's the bag on your person?
You can just place it on the ground. That's not an issue. Like,
He kind of just
It's not
does
that
this,
bad.
like, just drops it on the floor, as if it's a disgusting thing.
Don't I get a say in this? I don't think I would like.
No.
Oh.
no, you don't get to
okay.
speak.
Get
Shut
in,
up.
Gimbal.
Okay.
Okay,
How
wait,
long-
1
no,
second.
sorry.
One second. Potentially, if this is an issue and Gimbal is not wanting to get inside this thing, with Raynor, are you able to concentrate on that spell and get in the bag yourself? That way the gold won't be everywhere.
I have a better option. How long do you need?
What do you mean?
He's going to cast invisibility at 3rd level and try to hide him, Gimbal, and Annie.
Oh,
So you're casting this now?
He is casting this now.
How does it look like?
He's just kind of like trying to shut everyone up as he's just like, I've got this. As he just kind of looks to like he's going a little bit invisible himself as he's kind of looking towards Annie, and then he's just trying to touch her shoulder and Gimbal's shoulder.
Mhm.
As they slowly start getting invisible, going like stretching from them.
This is strange.
As if it's some sort of like infection.
As the invisibility spreads between the three of you, Godar, you see them disappear before your eyes, and you hear Gimbal's voice. I can't see.
Yes, but they
Them.
can still hear us. So shut up.
Oh,
good. We don't have time to waste. Gimbal, shut up. Someone grab his arm or something and drag him along. I will do my best to try and just manage to get past. I will try and get most of their attention and try and draw some of them away. I'll do my best. And he's just gonna like put his hand down into like some dirt and just like rub it on his face and like quickly just like make himself look like a bit hurt and bruised and like,
sure.
okay, we need to go now.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Godar is going to start running and yelling, help, help, please, come on, help. And he's going to like run up towards them, like half limping.
You can see amongst these guards, there's one, a relatively larger one that stands tall amongst them, presumably the captain of some sort. He looks at you. What seems to be the problem?
One of the outsiders. He's all gold. He wiped out all my entire squadron. He's down there and pointing towards where the explosions are. He's. What is that beast?
What's your name, son?
Sergeant Minx.
Oh boy.
Give me a deception roll, please.
Oh boy. Do I still have?
No, I had to switch to invisibility.
Yep, that's all
so
right.
it's concentration.
No worries. If that's the feeling that away, I'm going to subtle spell charm person.
Okay.
So there is the only to him that for the camera view, there's like the flash of the eyes, but that isn't a thing. As I cast charm person upon him, makes a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right, and the DC is?
15.
You got a 14. So close. All right. So how does this work?
So all that means is they are charmed, which means they can't attack me or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and I have advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. the deception check was called before I did this. Would I have advantage or not?
I'll give you the advantage.
All right.
Private Minx, you say?
Oh, that's a 14.
Can I give you my inspiration?
I don't know. Do you need to sing or do anything for that? Like, is that like a verbal component?
How would that work, though? That's the thing. You are currently invisible. But you got a total of 14. You see him bring his hands to his chin. How many of them?
There was a couple with him. There's a tall one and a green one, and he's just all gold. There was a couple, two rebels with him, but I didn't see any others.
All right. He looks at you. Private, get inside, get some rest. And he looks
Yes,
at
sir.
the other men. The rest of you, go up ahead. Ensure that we find this herald and have him captured. And you can see now this retinue of guards marching towards the direction that you had come from. And he's marching along with them. Head inside, son. Get some rest.
Yes, sir. And it's going to just like stumble in and just like hope my teammates are nearby.
The three of you, well, I say three, Raynor, Annie, you watch from a distance, invisible, and you can see Godard just kind of stumble up ahead to speak to these guards. You can see a larger golden dragonborn speaking to Raynor, barking orders to others. And you begin to see the guards begin to move from whence you came, foot by foot, with heavy footfalls, and the captain itself follows at the back. They pass by you. I want you, three of you, go ahead. Well, two of you, go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage.
Why only the two of us?
Because there's only two of you here, and I will roll for Gimbal as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Only two of you have to succeed. Okay, what did you get, Raynor?
24, unnatural.
Dirty. Okay. Annie, what did you get?
15.
15. All right. And Gimbal also got he got a natty 20. So he is
listened
not
for once.
speaking. He is holding his breath. Yeah, he is listening.
I'm
It's
so
a proud
proud of
day.
him.
A single tear goes down Gordar's cheek. He just knows something happened well.
They grew up so fast. Oh my god.
The guards just past your little group here in this alley where you're like sort of hiding in this tiny alleyway. They pass you, and you look to towards the House of Commerce, and you see Godard slip in.
Stage whisper. I think that's our cue. Let's go. Quietly.
You make your way towards the House of Commerce. Godard, where are you?
Gordar would be pretty close to the, like, leaning in the front door, like opening it up and like looking around to make sure like no one's there, and it's kind of just waiting to feel someone brush past him.
The three of you see Godard slightly opening the door here and there.
All right, go in first. Go.
Okay. Are all of you there?
I think so.
Yep.
Gimbal gives a thumbs up, though no one can see.
You just hear the shh of his suit.
Yeah, exactly.
I
He's
think-
giving a thumbs up.
I think that's Kimball saying yes.
Okay, good. Quick, inside. And then Gordar is going to like look around and close the door. Is there like any lock or anything? Like a switch, or is it like a piece of wood, or is it just like magic bullshit?
We can say that there's those deadbolts that you have at the top of the door and also at the bottom.
I think it might be best if we do this. That way they might not... How big is this place? Like, how tall is this thing.
So, as you're inside, you are upon this foyer sort of setting. There are several couches, and you can see corridors that lead to elsewhere. The ceiling is up high to at least 40 feet up. And the door that you came through, it is not the only door. So there's a few more doors along it. And there are torches along the wall to give some sense of illumination here. The interesting thing about this place, it is the only place that you've seen that is devoid of gold.
Well, I can't say that it's gaudy. It's not... Anyway, sorry, not here for interior design. Where... I guess we just need to go up, right?
I would assume so.
Okay. I can't see where any of you are, so either stick close to me or just whisper loudly and tell me that you're heading in a different direction. We need to get going. Our time is short.
Sticking close would probably be better, because if a door opens randomly, then it would arise suspicion.
Oh yes, I didn't want to split up. Just in case you want to go a different way.
Just a question. Are we going up or are we going down? Because the crater would probably be down, would it not?
Oh, true.
Are we not here to get rid of the mayor?
Would he be up or down then?
I would assume up. You know, highest office in the building, power, prestige, that kind of thing.
That is what I assumed as well. Do you think he would be down?
It depends on how much he's devout. If he's devout, he would stay close to the source of the power, would he not?
True. Oh, goodness.
But
Anyway.
let us go up. Perhaps that would be the best way.
Gordo's going to stride forwards to any staircase or anything you can see. Is there any staircases here in this foyer to going up, or is it just like a foyer and there's multiple doors on the same floor level?
So, in this foyer, there are multiple corridors within the same level. There are 2 staircases leading up. In the middle of the foyer, there is a desk, which is somewhat reminiscent of a receptionist desk as well, with paperwork, and you can see a vase of flowers on there. But no one's sitting at the reception desk.
Alright, Gordo's going to just start heading upstairs.
Wait.
Okay.
Can Annie try and go through the reception desk and try and find like a building map?
Funny you should say that. You approach the reception desk, and just off the side for visitors, there is a small building map.
Oh.
And it shows the certain sections of this building and what it entails. A lot of it is like political offices and such.
Mm-hmm.
There are two keys of interest, however. There is the basement, and within the map itself, it shows that it is a large area, and it shows one of the upper floors as well to be completely just on a room on its own.
Huh. Okay. Hey, you might want to see this. Kind of beckoning the rest of the group towards the reception desk. Look.
That upper floor, that is a room entirely in itself. It is labeled as head office.
Look. Head office right here, but the basement looks really ominous as well. There might be something powerful downstairs.
Maybe, but we have to deal with one thing before the next. His own hubris having a map to his own place, right at the bottom. But up we go. Just be ready.
All right. Okay, let's just take the map with us just in case. And she rolls it up, shoves it in her pocket.
Perfect. So, completely avoiding of wandering the halls for the next 3 hours. You make your way up following the map, which is quite clear, and you approach this huge double door, and it is labeled Mayor, Head Office.
Well, you said this place wasn't gaudy before.
I was just about.
How
I
about
was
now?
just about to say, someone needs to put their name in such big letters. They're normally compensating for things.
Agreed.
Well, I'll try and interact with them maybe a little bit. Pretend that I'm just reporting. You guys get in position and we'll do what we need to, okay?
Okay, so just double checking, are we killing this man, holding him hostage, getting information? What's the plan here?
I mean, he's the leader of a military that is torturing this town and keeping them under their thumb. I don't think it's much saving, but if you want to.
I say we cut his head open and bring it down to the guards.
Okay, so we're killing the man.
Cast message
Alright.
To Annie's general direction. I still think we should definitely still keep an eye on him. I'm getting more and more worried the more that he spends with whatever voices are in his head.
With the way that message works, does Annie have to respond out loud or in her head?
No, it's
That's up to you.
It's a light whisper according to the spell. So you are lightly whispering where no one can actually hear it. That's part of the text. But the voice inside your head is very snake-like and like slightly echoey.
This office is pretty cold. And whispering back to Godard. Yeah, I don't like this. The sooner we get it done, the better. That being said, I am very interested in the very big basement.
Godard just thinks to himself, great, I have two people to look after. One who touches everything, and the other who makes contracts with everything. Bang, bang, bang. Knocks on the door.
Rude.
As you
He
knock
said that
on
too.
the
It was in his head.
door, it echoes. The knocking echoes within the corridors of this place. And Rainer, you hear a voice. A familiar voice. You are close, my herald. You're very close. Free me, and everything shall be yours. Just up ahead. You knock again, and there is nothing.
I'm just going to
No
put his hand down
response.
towards the door handle and try and open it.
It opens.
Opens.
You open the door and you peer in for a brief moment, and it seems to be dark. You can't see much from inside.
Mayor? Are you there, Mayor?
There's no response.
It's going to like fully open, allowing more of the torchlight in the hallway to like leak in a little bit.
Stream in. Yes. So, from what you can see, it is this section seems to be very vast. The ceiling here is even higher from where you are currently. You're looking up, and it is about here. It is about 30 feet, and looking inside, it seems to be even higher. You can see a couple of pillars, and just beyond what you can assume is the end of the room, you see the walls almost kind of glisten.
Mayor, I've come to talk about the intruders. And Godard is going to like slowly start walking into the room, just like looking around.
As you step in and you look around, torches begin to light along the pillars and the walls. The room itself is of obsidian and glistens with purple and black. And from at the end of the room, that glistening that you saw upon the wall now begins to move in a curtain-like fashion.
I don't like it.
And as the curtain opens, you see a huge, gargantuan golden dragon head. Who disturbs the mayor?
Hi, Mayor. I've just come to talk about the intruders.
Show respect and bow to me.
Godard is going to shaking the armor, like rattling, as like, onto his knee, bowing.
Have you the herald?
We know where he is.
Then why do you disturb me and not bring him here?
He's entirely gold right now. It's
All the more reason to capture him.
we need your power, man. God, I was just like, the fuck.
You have everything that I have given you.
Harold, Annie, where are the both of you currently? Still in the hall, or would you have walked in?
I feel like Annie would have like peeked her head in, and maybe half of her body is inside.
Harold?
Outside in the hallway.
You guys just let him walk in
That's
by
okay.
himself. He thought you would find him.
You waste my time with these trivial trivialities. Wait a minute, is that a word?
It
I'm
is.
fairly certain it is.
It is, yes.
Do not correct me, child. Leave. But you have my mercy for now, and do not return unless you have the Herald.
And you can see a puff of smoke just blows out of its nostrils as the curtain slowly closes.
God, I was gonna wait.
And as the curtain closes, one by one the torches begin to go off.
As they start to go, he's just gonna get up and just like, everyone, quick, out. Thinking they're like right next to him.
Yeah, I'm going.
Wait, were you in the doorway the whole time? I thought you were with me.
Did you expect us to walk
Well,
in?
Yes, I walked in there because of you. We were supposed to go in there and do something, and then I walk
Should've
in
said
there,
that.
and you leave me by myself with a dragon.
Hey, shut your mouth. At least I was halfway in the door, okay? I don't know what the hell that golden boy Rainer is doing.
Where is he? I can't see him.
We can't see any one of us. We're
You
invisible.
could see me, and you left me.
You guys are screaming, and that is very
I'm not
annoying.
screaming. I am.
Oh, Rainer, shut your face. We had no idea that the mayor was a dragon.
What is the
Neither
voice
did
in your
I.
head saying? Is it? Do we need to go in there
It
and?
said that we are close.
Okay.
Perhaps we should go to the basement.
Yes, I don't want to. I don't think he'd be very happy if he sees me again. I guess we'll
I
check
bel-
the basement.
All right, to the basement.
Are you sure, though, that the dragon was there?
What? Did you not see it?
And it was not an illusion? No, I was outside.
It looked pretty real to me.
Do you think that we could take it?
It's a dragon.
Annie's like, you can't see Annie, but she's like doing the head spin and like death staring at Rainer. Just like, are you serious?
Do you?
We are not taking a bloody dragon.
Unless you want to walk in there and go and try and punch in the face. And if that works, then I'll come in afterwards and try and help. But I'm not going in there
All
again.
right. You see the door open.
The door is open, by the way.
You see the door open,
Uh.
and then just shut behind it. Rainer's still in the hallway, but he's just gonna like cross his arms, like that'll teach them.
Did he just go inside?
Just listen, and if you hear some screaming, then we know it's not going well. It's like, ear up to the
Damn
door.
good idea.
So, Rainer, you...
Yes,
Sorry.
Annie's like up to the door.
What's happening right now? Rainer, did you
No.
walk into the mayor's
What he did was
office?
he opened the door, like the door was already open. He opened it and then closed it to give the indication that he did go in, but he didn't.
Do you hear anything?
Maybe?
Let's go to the basement.
Ah!
Oh God!
What are you two doing?
What? Why are you playing games right now?
Well, apparently
Bad enough that you're invisible.
you're also invisible.
I am going to stab you, Raina.
It is good that I'm invisible then.
That it is. You're lucky I can't turn people to stone, otherwise you'd be the first target.
Perhaps
Rainer,
you could
as
use
soon
that on
as you
Dragon.
are free from this golden thing, I will kill you. Collar or not, you are dead.
Perhaps we should use that bomb that you got and blow this place up.
Let's just check out the basement first. There might be something valuable inside.
No more games, please. They might not be able to see you, but they can see me, and I don't want to die because of your stupidity.
Well, let's go then. You lead the
Gordon
way.
starts to quick look at the map and starts to walk forwards.
As you approach the basement, going down several sets of stairs, you can see that it's pretty much the same setup as it was on the upper floor, where you're just met with this double door.
Why are there so many stairs? You think they'd come up with something better? I am not fit for this. My goodness.
You see just off the right as you come down the stairs and you're faced with this double door. Just on the right over there was an elevator.
For all the gods
Oh.
that are dead, I wish they stay dead. Who would... Oh, my goodness.
You did just say you wanted a better way. Now you know that there's a better way.
But I didn't see that when we were heading down. Where does that even go?
Let's just move on.
Ah,
Let's just move on.
You
God, I
guys
was
didn't
just-
see that elevator that was there that said elevator.
no.
Rainer, I swear to God.
I assumed that we were taking the stairs to be more stealthy.
Shut your stinking hoe mouth.
I think that they are hungry and tired. It is okay, Annie. Part of being old is understanding your limits.
Excuse me?
Okay, with that, I'm just going to open the door. I prefer whatever's on the other side of
You
this
are so dead,
than
Rainer.
dealing with the Annie out here. Thank you very much. She goes to open the door and just push through.
There are torchlights already on in this room, and it's very similar to that obsidian room that you saw upstairs. However, the configuration is slightly different. It's almost like a factory setting, and you can see these machines that are on and churning, and you can hear machinery noises. It's almost as if it's pumping. And just beyond the end of the room, much like when you saw the dragon, you can see the huge crystal makes up this entire wall. And you can see machinery attached to these crystal, and you can see that it is almost pumping out something. And in that crystal in itself, you see feet.
Huh?
I see.
You see feet the size of larger than this room, and you can see red just coming down at the side of these feet.
What kind of feet? Humanoid? Dragon? Bird?
It appears to be human.
Is the voices saying anything about this?
That is her. That is us. That
Oh, they're
is
saying us now.
where we must go. And
Okay.
he's gonna go walk forward towards it.
Mm-hmm. You walk with a sense of trepidation towards this crystal structure that is before you. You see the feet, you see the red satin cloth that is by this feet, and it is all too familiar. You know who this is. You know who is trapped here.
Gimbal, are you still there?
Yes?
In your research, did you find out really anything about this?
You mean the big feet in the crystal?
What else? No, the stonework. Yes.
Nothing that indicates anything in a crystal or that big, but the things that Rainer did want me to look into, we did find information from the what was that book again? It was a not a fable, but sonnets
Was
from
this figure a good figure in that sonnet or a bad figure?
That's really hard to say considering the contents of that book. It was very poetic, but it seems to speak of demons.
Okay.
Wasn't the book called Maleficorum Infernum?
That's the one.
I'm suddenly feeling like this isn't a good idea.
Me neither.
Yes, my herald. You are nearly there. Just one touch and free me.
The machinery, when it's pumping out this liquid, what kind of liquid is it?
As you're getting closer and closer, the liquid now begins to sort of pour out and swim towards
Okay.
you. It is gold. And you are now absorbing all this gold.
Okay, so they can see where he is, kind of roughly. So he's very kind of
Yes.
close-ish to that crystal.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we need to go.
I'm sorry, we?
Yes, we.
I think I'm good.
Godard's
Right
also
here.
standing back about like 10, 20 feet, just like, should we stop this? I don't feel okay with this.
Me neither, but if there's one thing I don't fuck with, it's demons.
Demons and dragons. My goodness. What is this? Now we just need a dungeon. Sorry.
It took me 1 second.
Yeah, I got it very early on. Got him.
Rainer, you are slowly
Oh,
approaching this
God.
crystal. You are compelled by
Yes.
it. You know that you are the king, the herald.
He's going to walk up to the crystal, and with his left hand, he's going to touch it.
You feel a hum before you on your very body as you place your hand on this monolith crystal. As you press your hand up against this crystal, it pulls you in. You can almost feel your hand begin to almost kind of merge with this crystal. The other two, you see Rainer place his hand here, and you can see from a distance all the gold that he had absorbed begins to outpour from his palm, and it is beginning to wrap itself around the crystal itself. Rainer, you hear a crack, a small one at first, and then it gets louder and louder as the crystal bursts before you, and you hear a scream, a cry of a woman's voice, echoing not only through here, but perhaps throughout this whole city itself. The room shakes and quivers, and you fall to the ground, to your knees. And we're going to take a break right
Cool.
there.
Oh boy.
I am terrified.
So, guys, I accidentally unlocked a demon. That happens.
It happens.
You know how it is.
We'll be right back after these messages, folks.
Da, 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 dun, dun.
Hey, guys and gals, Larry here. How you all doing? Listen, this is just a real quick break. Just give me a moment of your time and I'll send you right back, okay? So listen, I'm sure by now that you all follow our Instagram. And if you're not, hello, why aren't you? Listen, those little title cards and drawings that you do see on our Instagram account is actually done by an artist known as Better Off Dead Media. So if you have the time, do me a little favor, maybe just pop in on there on Instagram, check them out, maybe even give them a follow. Again, that's Better Off Dead Media, one word on Instagram, okay? So with that, all right, let's just get right back to it, okay? And I'm sure I'm just about to do something real awful to our players, so I don't know, stay tuned, guys.
And we are back. Make sure you look into that sponsor. I enjoy whatever it is that they are selling. So, support them as much as you support us, huh? Rainer, you feel unencumbered, lighter, little weak, but you feel more or less the same for yourself. The crystal before you had shattered, the ear-piercing scream of a woman. The rest of you, you see this bubble begin to form into this room, this golden bubble. And just outside of this bubble, you're beginning to see everything being destroyed. The building itself crumbles and shatters into pieces. A maelstrom of debris is now beginning to fly all around you. You are at the epicenter of this storm, and as everything shatters and breaks, you see before you a large, gargantuan creature, a woman in a satin red dress and golden flowing hair. Her features, at first, very human, but then you see it slightly change. Her skin darkens. You see horns protrude from her forehead. Her
shit.
hands grow into claws. You can see her feet, now what was once those pretty sexy feet, are no longer
Alright.
Okay.
are no longer
Okay.
that pretty.
One way to out yourself.
with talon-like toes. And this being screeches and screams, and you hear her voice almost gargled and like chalk scraping up against a blackboard. I am free! As everything around you, you can see now the debris spinning faster and faster, and you see her now. She is towering at least 100 feet up in the air as well, so high, and she's 100 feet tall, and it looks like that she's beginning to descend upon the bubble that you are all in. And you see her as she descends, she slowly becomes smaller and smaller. Her form begins to change once more into this lithe human female, and she is now relative in size to the rest of you. And she leans down towards you, Rainer. Thank you, my child. Stand. I am free.
He stands.
You have done well. And as I promised, once you are free of all your burdens, riches will be yours.
That free of my burdens. I thought that I would be getting it now.
You'll get something for now. But see, there's a little something that's holding you back, as she gently caresses the collar around your neck. You are indentured. You are enslaved. What's to say that your riches aren't going to be taken from you?
Then free me, just as I freed you.
This is beyond my power. If I were to meddle with this, I would not know what were to happen to you.
I have 2 test subjects behind me. We could test it on them.
What?
Oh, your companions, I see. Have they served you well?
It's fine. So you're going to give it to me after I am freed.
I'll give you something now. As she raises her hand, and you hear a crash and a bang, and you can see before you the giant, the gargantuan dragon head as it comes crashing down and splinters and crashes before your feet into shards of gold. And as that crashes, you see a rotund dragonborn just fall out on it. That there is the keeper. He has kept me
here refuse to free me. Kill him, and these shards and everything here for now will be yours.
And how do I know that killing him won't put me in his place?
You will not need to be a keeper. He was a keeper keeping me in place.
Raynor grabs his dagger, clutches it tightly, goes up to this person.
You fool! What have you done?
I've done whatever I needed to do.
You've doomed
Now
us all.
quiet! As he slits his throat.
You see his blood trickle from his throat of golden hue, not red, but gold. And it drips down as it begins to engulf him, and he is turned into gold. You now have a golden statue of man who has his throat slit. Fairly big, fairly
Maybe
heavy.
I should have strangled him instead.
So he's in this, he's in that position of despair and disbelief, with mouth agape, and he's just
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
good. You see the woman approach you once more. You will remain alive for now. As for your companions, I don't know. They have seen too much. She licks her lips towards the both of you.
Annie turns her back towards this lady. I didn't see anything.
I think they are necessary for me to be free.
Are they now?
If they die, then I die. And if I die, then you can't complete the deal. Which would make you a liar.
What of that little one? He looks rather tasty.
As for a brief moment, you see her face change into that deep demonic visage.
That is tempting. But no, he's the one that's the most necessary.
Such a shame. As you see her wave her arms across the floor, and all that shattered gold, you see it begin to change into mass amount of gold pieces. That similar of the gold pieces that you had gotten from Briar Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Take these for now. Think of it as a reward.
One last thing. All of us are sick.
Oh, I can see it in you.
Can you fix it?
You see her muse on this for a brief moment, her hand on her chin.
I could possibly do something, though it is outside the purview of our agreement. Care to take on another deal?
What is it?
There is nothing specific that I would want now. However,
So I'm indebted to you in the future.
yes. Well, if I'm going to cleanse the three of you, I would have the three of you at my service when I call.
He kind of looks at Annie and at Gorda.
What say you, companions of the Herald? Do you wish to be rid of this malignant illness that you carry?
But what is to say we will just not contract it again when we walk out these doors?
That's not for me to say.
It seems we are dooming ourselves. Either way.
Think of it as a reset.
A reset? It is not a reset. It is not going back to zero. It is owing a debt.
Well,
First state of business. Do not owe debts of which something you will just acquire again.
the choice is yours.
If you two wish to do this, but I am not part of this deal.
Nor I.
Gorda, do you know anyone who can fix this? What we have?
I would assume anyone with healing abilities. Clerics of the sort.
Can we postpone this deal then?
Give me a persuasion check.
Unnatural 22.
I shall consider it, my child. And see her raise her right hand, and it changes to that demonic hand that you saw earlier, and she digs into her chest, deep into her chest, and she pulls out something. A little tiny stone. Very small, almost like a marble.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands it to you, Rainer. You may take this piece of my heart. When you have finally decided, you may call me with this. And you may only call me once. She licks her lips. Once you've decided, give me a call. And I'll be there. And she's slowly floating now at this point. The way she looks, the way she seems to move about this golden bubble. Do you know, like when a person's underwater?
Yeah.
And like their clothes sort of flow and their hair, it's that sort of thing that she has, and her golden hair seems to be just floating within the air, and same with her satin dress. So, once you've decided, make sure you call as she slowly ascends. And as she ascends, her form begins to increase in size once more. And you can see as she's raising higher and higher, you can now see these tendrils of gold that you can only assume that is coming from the city itself is now being drawn in towards her. And as the higher she goes, it's almost as if the last piece of strand of gold, and she disappears within the clouds. You see the storm, the storm of debris around you now beginning to slowly settle and fall around you, but you are currently safe within this bubble. And as the last bit of debris falls, the bubble disappears.
Okay. So that was something very interesting. Annie, do you still have that
Yes.
bag that you can talk to the bank people with? Because we have a lot of gold to like dish in.
I was just thinking the same thing. And she reaches into the bag, pulls out the form, and starts to fill it out.
Are you guys
This is
going?
what you're thinking about right now? We just saw a demon just float into the sky, offer us a deal that would most definitely screw us over, and a dragon just be destroyed in front of us, and the building is just falling, and none of you worried about this.
Godard, for the sake of our sanity, let us think about this later.
It sounds like a problem for someone else, honestly. Because, like, what are we gonna
We
do?
are still in the middle of this problem. We need to figure out on what we need to do.
I say we've done our
Well-
job. We were.
Well, first things first, we are collecting the gold.
Mhm.
So, excuse me.
We were asked
Continues.
to come over here and deal with the crystal. We dealt with the crystal. We dealt with the crater, and now we go back and tell what's his face and who is it that we dealt with it. And now we're rich.
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk about splits because I did most of the work here.
You may have done most of the work, but I think Godard, Gimbal, and I received a lot of the backlash of your decisions. So, compensation money is in order, I believe.
Yeah, but like, still, we wouldn't have gotten to this point if we didn't, if I hadn't done anything. We would have been
No,
dead.
you would have been murdered on the front steps if I didn't get you in here.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to give you anything. I'm just saying that we should probably adjust it accordingly. And we should take the guy of the statue as well.
Sort it out amongst yourselves. This doesn't sit right with me. Godar is going to just kind of walk off a little bit and just start like looking over the city. And he's going to put his hand in his pocket and start rolling. In one pocket he's got his hand on like the little necklace that he has. He's rubbing it anxiously, and the other's rolling the ball around in his pocket.
So the House of Commerce itself is no longer standing. You are at this very center of the crater. It is a little hard to see amongst the debris that is around you that has built up around the bubble itself. But from what you can see outside of where this House of Commerce once stood, you can see some of the buildings have been also torn apart, but then just beyond it, it seems that a lot of it is still standing.
He's just gonna, make his way to like climb up the little bit of rubble just to see, and then it's kind of just gonna watch people and what they're doing and how they're starting to recover from this huge explosion.
As you approach the top of the rubble to see people, and you do see figures all stock still. They don't seem to be moving.
He's gonna slowly start working his way down as they're putting the stuff in the bag.
You approach some of these figures that you saw from a distance, and there is a reason why they're stock still. They are nothing more than husks of what they once were.
Shock just ricochets throughout Gorda's body, and the dread that he was feeling is now coming to fruition. Oh, no. Is it the husks that I'm seeing, are they a mixture of soldiers and civilians?
Everybody that you can see.
Yeah. No. He goes and looks in the windows of houses and stuff and sees people in there still no. Yeah, and just gonna quick within the next block while they're, if you want to cut back over to them, he's just gonna keep going, trying to find any kind of life.
Yep, sure. We'll get back to you. Annie, Rainer, you are now beginning to collect the gold. You can see Gimbal trying to count as best as he can. He seems to have gotten some sort of gold lust as well, especially with the first batches of gold that you guys did find. He has those typical dollar signs in his eyes as he's beginning to stack them in tens, trying to make sure that he also gets a count. You spend some time here. At your best guess, there's at least the value of it was probably 42,000 gold pieces.
Oh my god. I'll never need to work again. My children will never need to work again if I ever had any children.
You remember the original dragon coins, which are fairly big, right? Those big disc coins. So that's what it is here. And they value, you think, by estimation, 42,000.
Oh, wow. All right, let's get this in the bag of holding. Let's go.
Is it the bag of holding or was it the other one?
As long as I have this receipt, I believe it will be fine.
Okay. He gives you the bag of holding. Does Gorda seem alright to you?
I'm not sure. He might be dealing with some of his own things right now. I don't know why he's so bothered by the destruction of this city.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but I guess it's because he's not seen this kind of thing before.
Or maybe it reminds him of something that he has seen.
So are you gonna talk to him or am I? Because I don't know if I want to talk to him. I don't think I'll be helpful.
I don't think I'll be helpful either, but it depends if he wants to talk at all.
I can talk to him. I'm actually very good at talking.
Yeah,
Really?
Gimbal.
Gimbal?
I think that you would be the worst person to talk to in this situation. Just because he would be so annoyed by you that he would distract to how annoying you are.
That's why I would be the best person to talk to.
Gimbal, how about you just, once we head back to Briar Rose, how about you just prepare some kind of feel-good food tray or something?
Oh, I can do that.
Yes, just something that easy and nice.
Can I get a perception check
comforting.
from both of you, please?
Oh, why?
Is this little rat trying to steal some gold? It is a 16 from Rainer.
That's a 7 from Annie.
So as you're talking, Rena, you did notice that Gimbal is trying to pocket one of the coins into his bag as he's slyly trying to slip one of that big piece of coin into his bag.
He's going to grab Gimbal's hand. Did you think that you could get away with this in front of me? I am genuinely disappointed in you. A real thief doesn't sneak it. He takes it in front of them.
I was just doing what I thought you would do.
No, I don't do that. I do it openly. I will convince them that that coin is mine. That is the difference between a thief and an artist, which I am.
There's so much for me to learn.
And in time you will. In the other case, Annie, rock, paper, scissors to see who talks to Goda?
Can we not just talk to him as a group?
No.
Alright. Fine. It's like I'm a kid again.
Gimbal,
Okay,
you call
so-
it.
When I say shoot, just tell me what you are throwing out, okay? Both of you.
Okay.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Rock.
Oh, fuck.
You're
That
supposed
was-
to...
I'm being serious. I have the rock in my
but you're
hand.
supposed to say it out loud.
We said to say it at the same time, and there was
Okay,
just
okay.
nothing for a good 2 seconds.
Okay, we'll do it again. I didn't know if we were doing it at the same time. We'll do it again.
Well, yes, of course.
I'm
It's an
sorry.
audio podcast. It's an audio.
Okay, are we doing it like figures too?
You don't
yeah,
have
I'm just saying
to.
it.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
just, yeah, like it's
Alright.
obviously people have to listen to this. So you have to both say
Yes.
it
We'll
at the
call
same time.
it too. We'll
When
call it
I
too.
say right
All
after I
right.
say shoot, hold out your hand, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's do this again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Okay, again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock.
Rock.
Oh my
We're not doing
god.
this on purpose.
Again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Rock.
Oh, God.
Oh, yep.
So
Okay.
it looks like that we
You're more
have
of the
to
emotional
talk
one
to
anyway.
him in a group. I wonder
What?
what Gordar's doing now.
Godar, you
Segway.
move through the streets up until the checkpoint, and the scenario is the same. There is no sign of life where there once was. Every individual, both small and large, have turned into nothing more than mere husks.
No. I knew it wasn't right. I shouldn't have. I knew it wasn't right. He's just openly weeping, staring at this just carnage of hundreds of people who just in the blink of an eye no longer exist. Artists, mothers, brothers, people that you would drink with down at the local bar, fishermen, pretty much a whole society, a group of people who help each other out and work with each other. And even though there's differences, at the end of the day, if something external happened, they'd all band together and fight together. And they did, and they lost.
They most certainly
And
did.
indiscriminately, everyone was taken in the blink of an eye, and it's just a lot.
It's not just the people that lived here, it's just whatever living being that was here in this center. A dog turned into husk, a little lizard that was crawling up against a wall, husk. All devoid
It's
of
just
life.
eerily quiet.
Yeah.
And as someone who's lived in a city surrounded by people their entire time, it's lonely and depressing.
Deafening, I would say.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here?
After seeing where the explosions were in the battlefield and not really being able to tell at the end of the day who's who from just the husks and everything, is going to slowly make his way back to the team.
You approach the edge of where the House of Commerce once was, and you can see your companions coming up through the debris.
Have you finished filling your pockets?
Annie's like motioning her head to Raynor to focus on Godar.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done.
Do you know what happened to the people of this city?
No, no clue. What happened?
Every single one of them are dead. That thing you worshipped sucked every little bit of their life essence. Not a single living thing apart from us is in this city.
I see. Okay.
You're okay with that? That's perfectly fine for you?
Gorda, how do we even know that they were real? That they weren't already dead?
You talked to them. You were with them.
Yeah? And we talked to the same people in Briar Rose. What is your point?
This was not like Briar Rose. Do you stare at the world through these glasses? These glasses that make everything grey?
That is the world we live in. I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say I feel bad? I do feel bad. That's
Yes!
fine. I
That
feel
is
bad.
exactly what I want you to say. You just murdered all of them.
They died. I didn't murder them.
It was by your hand that brought this thing back.
It would have been someone else too. And
So it's okay to cause genocide because somebody else would have done it.
genocide is such a horrible word. I didn't do
Because
this.
it is the truth.
What? So it was my fault. You were all there as well. All of you.
And I brought it up multiple times that we should look into this more, or shouldn't do this. I'm not going to force you to do
Yes.
anything. I possibly cannot. But this is a decision you made.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's my decision. But it is what it is. I mean, what
It is what it is.
do you want me to say? Do you want me to feel bad for these people? I mean, like, it's like what?
You were willing to get rid of us. It's by the sounds of it, you had made a deal with using Annie and me as pawns.
Yeah,
What was that about?
it was a thought that came to my head. That's all it was.
I thought we were getting somewhere, Raina.
Getting somewhere. Look around. We bring death and everything around us. All we can do, we're literally stumbling from place to place, lugging around a slave. You think that we're any better than the thing that killed everyone? We're all equally as bad as each other. The only difference is I'm honest enough to know that I want what's best for me. I don't care about any of these people. I don't. I genuinely don't. I will always look out for me, and me first, because that is what I deserve. That is all the world has looked out for. You might be different from me, but let's make this very clear. When you leave this place, you at least have a family to get back to. I don't have anything. And that's only if we get away with this.
We're done here.
Yeah. Did we accomplish what we needed to do here?
Not to harsh on anyone's mellow, but I think we did discover what these crystals are. Demonic infusions, perhaps.
Okay, cool. The demonic infusions. So, that means that the place that we need to go now is report our findings back in Briar Rose.
That we should.
And, Kimball, we'll be very selective in what we tell them, won't we?
In what sense?
They don't need to know everything that went on here.
I mean...
Especially how much we earned.
Oh, that I learned from last time.
Good.
I'm more concerned about knowing that this was a site of that day. Whatever happened caused a demon to be inside a crystal.
And that is their problem, not ours.
I see.
They only told us to investigate, and we did. And in the process, we are all death-ridden. All of us.
You see him hastily writing notes in his book. And you see him approach one of the husks as he's examining it and looking at it. And he reaches out to touch, and with a slight brush, turns to dust. Oh, maybe we shouldn't touch them.
No, that's disrespectful. Let's just go.
You make your way through the city streets, and the scenery does not change. The once golden glittered roads and buildings and lampposts, all but plain and dull in its base metal or concrete. The view of the former inhabitants of this city, nothing more than mere husks, as you move forward and approach the first checkpoint on where you first went through. You continue on, and you find yourself at the gate of the Golden City. Well, what was once the Golden City.
Annie stands back at the gate for a few seconds and just turns around, looks back at the now very dull and very empty city. And she just mumbles to herself, "What a waste," and makes way.
You continue on through the path you once trotted, where before there would be gold that lined some of the blades of grass, or some of the leaves are no more. Just plain dirt, plain rock, plain leaves. It is at best guess the afternoon at this point, and nightfall would be approaching soon. As you continue on, will you be continuing the trek? Are you going to try and find a different way back, considering of the place that you have gone through? Who will be taking the lead? Me? Gimble?
Not
Danny's
Gimbal. Not
Danny's
Gimbal.
the designated leader.
Okay. Annie, go ahead and give me a survival check, please.
All right. Man, the mood is really
Yeah.
damn.
I told you I shouldn't have spoken to him.
That's a 10. Yeah, well, I don't think I would have been any better.
At least you didn't kill a lot of people.
What happened wasn't necessarily of your doing, just a consequence of what you had to do.
I always forget he is the only one here that doesn't belong here.
What do you mean?
You didn't hear he was framed. His dad put the blame on him, I think. Wasn't it?
Right. Runaway parents. Or parent.
Yeah. He's probably never even seen a real world like this. And we've just given a crash course of it.
Yeah, well, it's never gonna get easier. He might as well get used to it.
That is true. But, maybe we should, next time we end up in that city, if we ever do, maybe we could pay his way out.
What are you talking about?
He's the only one who shouldn't be here.
We set him free, and not ourselves. Not all of us.
No, I mean, if there was a choice, then obviously it would be me first, but
Alright.
I'm just saying, like, he should be there too. If the order was there, then it
course.
would be me, him, and then maybe you.
As soon as we get these collars off, you are so dead.
Hey, we're business partners. We have to work with each other. We already made that deal.
Oh, please, you're not exactly a cooperative partner.
But I will earn you a lot of money, which you've just seen. Enough to fund enough workshops that you ever want. And I don't care about your morals. You can deal whatever weapons you want to whoever you want. I don't care.
When it comes to morals, they're being rebuilt. I don't think I'll go back to selling weapons.
What? Why not?
Hearing what Godar said, it struck a chord.
I see. See, this is why we need to get rid of him.
If he goes, then I go as well. It's not fair if any of us are left behind. You can join us if you want.
I'm not saying we need to kill him or anything. I just mean like he should go free.
We should all be free. Not just him, not just you, not just me. Gimbal maybe. But all of us should be free.
Yes.
At the same time. As soon as possible.
Well, looks like you're going to be free first. Based on the amount of... What was it that she called? A tumor?
I haven't actually thought about that.
So, let's keep moving. Around the forest.
Why would you just spring that on me? Why would you just spring that on me again?
Just to remind you that we're in a precarious situation.
Oh, you are such a dick.
A very, very selfish person who will always look out for me, yes. But in that, I will also kind of look out for you guys because you're around me. And you are the reasons I survive right now.
Alright, let's just keep moving.
Around the forest?
Speaking of malignant illnesses, can everybody please roll me a D100?
Ah, shit.
Fuck you, Larry!
Yeah, that's your one, baby!
That was 2.
Actually, that's my 2. Sorry, viewers.
All right,
I don't know what these numbers mean. I'm scared.
43 for Gordar. Rainer, what'd you get?
36.
36. And Annie?
95.
That's 43.
You find yourself, as you're having this discussion, you find yourself just at the... What's the word here? The boundary of the crystalline forest. You decide to try and circumvent it and go around this forest to see if there's any other way that you can get to. Nightfall approaches and you have not reached a way around as of yet, though it is getting darker, or whatever constitutes as light or dark in this place. As you remember, everything is very muted, very sepia style. What you can see here, almost devoid of all colors. But beyond the crystalline forests, colors seem to dance and flicker and glitter at the corner of your eyes. Shouldn't we break for camp somewhere? Says Gimbal.
Just here would be fine.
Okay.
She sets down her bags.
Perfect. So you guys are beginning to set up camp, and it is eerily silent, even through the tiny sounds just off the crystal forest. Occasional musical chime, if you will, that is coming forth from the crystal forest. You all set up camp. Are you going to have anyone on watch?
I'm tired enough as it is, so all of you get some rest. I can stay up for a bit longer.
I think I might take the first. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to sleep right away. You look absolutely exhausted, if you don't mind me saying. You should probably get some rest.
Nothing new for me, but fine.
Sure.
Gordo's going to take first watch.
Do we have a campfire? Has anyone set up a campfire? No?
Gordo hasn't set one up.
I'll assume that Annie just flicks her left finger and a little thing of fire just comes up.
Okay, so you have set up some form of campfire. Okay, so you're going to take the first watch, Godar. Who's going to take second?
I'll take second.
Then I presume Annie would be third. Okay. As the night settles in, you look up Godar in hopes of seeing the stars, but nothing but an empty void. No stars, no clouds. This place seems to drain you, both physically, mentally, and more recently, emotionally. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
It's 13.
The quiet hum of the night continues. There doesn't seem to be any sense of disturbance. And as you move up to wake Raynor for his watch, the campfire, almost in a whooshing noise, increases in size. And the flame turns blue. You hear the chimes of the trees not too far off once more, a bit more wildly than what you have been hearing throughout the night. And then calm. Then as you stare into the flame, you see it change back. You are unsure on what it was.
What was that?
Did you see something? Sorry.
Yes, as I came to wake you, the fire, it doubled or tripled in size and turned blue.
Blue. Okay.
But for a brief moment, but
Raynor is going to look around. Since he has dark vision, he's just trying to spot if anything looks odd around.
Everything seems to be in order. From what you can see, there's nothing out of place from what you know of this place. The flame, not entirely quelled, but it is, as it is, a campfire.
Maybe you just need some rest.
maybe. Okay, Godar is going to just shuffle over a little bit, not going too close to the fire, and is going to lay down facing the fire, and is going to pull out like the little necklace with like the very rough circle pattern with like the crystal in the center, and it's just going to like run his fingers over the very crudely like indented into this metal like scale kind of pattern that goes around in a circle, and it's just going to be holding that in his palm, just circling until he eventually falls asleep from just exhaustion.
As you're playing with this trinket of yours, the air shakes and quiver, almost like an aftershock. Annie, you are bolstered. Oh, not bolstered. Sorry, with the shock and shake of the air, you wake up. To put it simply, the air is reverberating. The three of you now look up to the sky, and you see some form of parting, if you will, some colors returning to the sky. You can see stars. And you look to the south, and towards the south, where you know is back to the city of Antili, and there is a bright light. And from the distance that you can see, it's as if that you can see a moth, a giant moth. And the light rings through the sky. You see the clouds part even more, and you can see even more of the stars, and you can see more colors returning
What the hell?
to the area that you're in. And you all stare at that moth figure, and it disappears. As it disappears, the denseness of this place, the magic that had engulfed it, returns once more. The colors now fade and disappears.
you guys see that?
Yeah, it was like some kind of moth thing.
We might
Person thing. What?
Well,
might get
it
cold.
sounds like it's someone else's problem. Both of you should go back to sleep.
Hey, what the?
I think we should put out the fire. We are a shining beacon to anything in the sky or...
Okay. Works for me. As he clicks his fingers to, like, dull the fire.
Well, it's better to be cold than be a target. Do you want to die in your sleep?
I've been praying for that for the past 30 years.
I think I need to learn magic that's going to silence her.
Rainer, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
19.
Your watch, for the most part, is peaceful. There's that unsettling silence occasionally being broken up by the chimes of the crystal forest that you're at the edge at. And for a brief moment, something takes you aback. You hear a scream, a wail, a moan. For the sounds of it, it sounds far away. You listen intently, and it ceases. Does not come up again.
Okay. A whale, moan, whatever. That's Annie's problem. Annie, wake up. Fine, Annie can sleep. They can sleep. It's fine. I'll be a nice person. A good person. I'll let them sleep, because they're old and decrepit and...
Shut your mouth.
Go ahead and give me another perception check, Rainer.
10.
The night continues on, well, what you can presume is night. And no more wailing, no more moans, just the soft chimes of the crystal forest. And you see Gimbal get up, and he's now sitting. Place is a little bit brighter than what it was. You can only assume that it is now daybreak. And Gimbal begins to work on his book. Go ahead and perform a long rest for me. All of you.
Oh my god, we didn't die in our sleep.
Don't count your chicks till they're hatched, boys.
Can I ask, Mr. DM,
Yes,
is Annie's one exhaustion level gone?
it should be. I think so.
Ah, yay.
Let me double check that for you.
Did we level up?
No.
That's right, guys. If we keep asking him, we'll wear him out.
Yeah, we'll be...
I mean,
keep
that's what
pressure.
you did last time, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
We deserved it.
You didn't
If we
even
keep
need to
doing
pressure
this,
me. Just said it
We
once,
can be
and
level
I'm just
20
like,
in no time.
we'll catch him in an off time.
Yep.
Annie, since you are taking the lead, go ahead and give me a survival check for the day. As you're all mingling about, having your breakfast.
Bread.
What did you get?
A 6.
Okay. You spend some time, as little time as possible, to get yourselves in order, packing up your respective sleeping bags and ensuring that you have everything in order. You see Gimbal finishing up his book and is ready to go. And you are unsure on where this tree line ends, but you continue to follow it in hopes to find a break away from the crystalline forest. Till eventually, after a few hours, you find that the trees are beginning to change in a way where it's like half crystal and half carbon matter, like actual trees, till eventually it's just plain trees at this point. You're unsure on how long this tree line is, but you could surmise that you could just cut through the forest from here.
Alright, let's just go inside the forest. It looks to be all safe now. Let's go.
Okay, well, just in case, we best be quiet. Looks directly at Gimbal.
And he also looks at Gimbal.
And he's just like, what?
That was still 2 decibels louder than it needed to be.
So, you're going to cut through the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me a d8, please.
Wait, what? Why?
Just roll me a d8.
What if I say no?
Then I really can't do anything about it. I'll have to roll it.
Okay.
Then a dragon lands on our head and we all die.
Oh, great. Everyone bring out your new character sheets. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay. So you're making your way through this forest, this now actual tree forest. And it's taking you some time. You're pretty sure you know where you're going, judging by the way that you had went before, even though it was through the crystal forest. And you move along and you feel the ground before you quake, shake, and shiver. And then you hear a cry, a familiar sort of cry, the same roar that you heard when you had first arrived at the expanse. And you look up, you try to look up beyond the the treetops itself. And there above you is the undead dragon. And it roars just above you, unsure that it sees you or not. But you see it begin to breathe this blue flame onto the forest right in front of you, about maybe 20 feet away. You see it. You see these blue flames just run across the tree line as if a wall of flame has been brought forth. And through the flames, you can see figures rising from the dirt. And you hear the voice, the booming voice of this undead creature up from high above.
Mer destol de borda. Rise up.
As it now flies elsewhere. And just beyond you, you see all this undead figure come out through the flame and is now approaching the 4 of you. Rattling of bone, the bones and flesh is now heading towards your direction.
Good. I'll do with this too. Well,
Apparently.
at least they're already dead.
Are they? They're walking towards us.
You clearly just saw it being reanimated. Do you not know of reanimation?
Does this undead figure have any weapons or armor on him?
From what you can see as it approaches, it is... Some of them do have armor. Majority of them are brandishing weapons. And it is as it approaches closer, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we're going to end it.
You suck.
I cast nuclear bomb.
And he throws her grenade.
Uh-huh. I hope you
Put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
enjoyed that very heavy session, that episode.
Very emotionally heavy.
My goodness gracious me.
Oh no.
For now, look out for our next episode. I am Larry. I have been the DM for this campaign. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Make sure you comment and share with your friends and tell people.
See you guys, and good night, Mrs. Akmonic, wherever you are.
We'll find you.
Huh? And welcome back to Table Talk. Oh boy, what a session, guys. What an episode. What an episode.
Yep.
Hoo boy.
There's a lot to unpack here. A lot to unpack.
Yes.
That there is.
Certainly a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So before anything else, let's just start with highlights.
My personal highlight was first approaching the mayor's office, opening the door, and then how you described the layout of the room, how dim and dark it was with the glistening walls, and then all of a sudden, a giant dragon head.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. That was so terrifying, but it was so exciting as well. Oh my god. I was fully prepared to actually be like, alright, here's my initiative roll. -2. Welp.
Nope, we're boned.
I have a few things to say about it, to reveal about that stuff, since they're not there anymore, and I think it'd be interesting for you guys to know, because it was very
Mhm.
fun. But we'll get the other highlights out of the way first.
My god, there's just so much that happened in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stuff with, like, you know, the false god actually a demon kind of thing. There's the whole, like, Rayna revealing that at the end of the day he'll kick us in front of any dragon or bus and
Yeah.
just not care and be like, cool, as long as that you're distracted, I'm running this way. Annie's kind of like ignorance to it, just kind of like stepping to the side and being like, yeah, whatever's happening over there is happening there.
Very complacent.
Yeah, very just like, well, doesn't interact with me, so I'm not going to do anything, but if it comes near me, then I'm going to do shit.
Yep.
And then just trying to process, like, with Gordo, like, obviously, you know, we're going to deal with a lot of heavy things. We're supposed to be criminals going out into the wastelands, like, shit happens. And then trying to approach that from, like, someone who doesn't have that mindset, doesn't have that, you know, underprivileged and had to do all that kind of stuff. And, like, he's literally seeing a war zone right now with, like...
Exactly. I find it was so fascinating to watch it play out, where Rayner was 100% correct. Like, Godar's not really meant to be here. There's also as well, like,
go here.
Well, yeah, but like the mindset, we have two actual criminals, and then one who isn't, and these other two individuals would have seen, like, a lot of dastardly shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to witness this amount of death in a scale of what it is, oh man, it was just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good. What about you, Zen, Avio? What would be a highlight for you?
This is a heavy one. I think for me it was Gorda. I think Gorda's moments where he was like, you could see it when he climbed on top of the rubble, and he was just like, it really affected him. And I was like, wow, he's going through this place, he's interacting with all these people that he had interacted with before, he was avoiding them, and now they're all dead. Women, children. And I was just like, yeah, this is kind of like, he is in the right here. So then having to play against that, where I'm definitely in the wrong, 100%.
Yeah.
And being a dick in that situation was just real fun for me, because I was just like, yeah, Rayner is lost. He's awful in this situation. He's genuinely the worst one here.
Yeah.
But
trying to justify it was an ignore, like, sort of wash his hands of responsibility and any accountability. That was really, really good.
Yeah. And the thing is, it was working. It sounded plausible. And I, like, even as Gordo was kind of just like, I understand your point, but it's not right.
Yes.
And that was the part, like, you portrayed that so well that even, like, me as myself was just like, I can see why he thinks this way. That you know, it's a valid approach. And I'm like, fuck.
He's not
like,
right, though. Don't think he's right.
No. I know he's not.
He's...
And Gordo doesn't still believe that way. But you made a valid argument. And it was a strong approach. And I'm just like, damn. Yeah. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's just fun.
And, like, my mindset, when, like, Gordo went down, it was kind of like, you know, the whole thing with, like, people who were in underground bunkers or underground shelters or whatever during the whole, like, bombing in Japan. They came up and just saw, like, not everything was gone. That was kind of the mindset that I had for it.
That's a very good mindset.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was my highlight. So it was like, yeah, Gorda's reaction and playing out that, like, him justifiably bringing up to Rayner that, like, hey, you did this. This is the consequence of what you did. You need to accept it. And, like, and then Rayner just going, no, that's I'm gonna avoid.
Literally. Nope.
Nope, this isn't me. It would have been someone else if it wasn't me. And it's like seeing that dynamic between the two of them, where it definitely has changed the entire group to some degree. Where, yeah, even like Annie is just kind of like, I don't know. Let's move on.
Very complacent, Annie. The both of you were almost complicit in the choices that Raynor had took, and one could say that the both of you are just equally as guilty.
You could also say that's why Annie wanted to move on quickly.
Okay, I want to talk about so from what I have prepared, it seemed as if that a lot of it you guys had circumvented, which is awesome. Like, you guys got to the meat of the things quite a lot more quicker than I thought that you would. The guards outside and the mayor itself. Now, I want to point out something interesting about the mayor, since it's all gone and dusted, and like just seeing the fear from you guys, I can alleviate some of that fear. If Annie would have walked in as well, I would have gotten Annie to make a perception check. And if she had made that perception check, she would have noticed that this dragon head is actually mechanical.
Oh my god, it's like the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
It's the dude behind the
Oh.
curtains.
Yes.
That's awesome, dude.
That's why I described only a head came crashing down,
Yeah.
and only a person coming out, like one dragonborn coming out of it. I was like, oh man, I can't wait till they deal with this mechanical dragon head. And it's just like, no, I'm not going in there. Says Annie. And I'm like, okay then.
I'm not gonna lie, when the head did come crashing down, part of me did want Annie to like go up to it and do identify to see like what is going on with it, but I didn't have that spell prepared, and also the scene went by way too quickly, so I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the way I described it, just the curtain coming undone, very Wizard of Oz style, and
Yeah.
I specifically said just the head. I go, you see a head.
Yeah.
I loved it though.
Goddard doesn't have dark vision or anything like that,
No.
so he wouldn't have even really like seen anything. It's just like, fuck, that's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was so
I fucked
good.
up. I fucked up. I fucked up.
I was hoping that like Addie was in there, and then realizing that it's mechanical, and it would have been a whole Wizard of the Oz sort of thing where you discover the actual mayor hidden somewhere there. But yeah, I but the way it played out was great too, with that booming voice that he had, and really set the fear in Gordor. It's just like seeing the panic in your face as well was such a highlight for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh fuck, what do I
Yeah.
do?
Yep.
It worked because it was such like an atmospheric like description, and then like all the torches came up, and I was like, kind of picturing it in my head, and then like you said like there was like a moving wall, and my brain instantly went, "There's a flesh wall in here. This is gonna be really fucked up."
Yep.
And
Yep.
then like, and you like it moves, and then a draconic head comes through, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I was already expecting the worst, and then I got worse because I'm like, one breath weapon, and we're all fucking dead.
Mhm.
Oh shit!
I would have loved to see if we had actually spoken to the mayor. Would things have gone a lot more differently? Would we have been able to circumvent the entire town's death, essentially?
Yeah,
by
that's what I was
talking to this
thinking
guy?
as
You never
well.
know.
Yeah.
May never know.
Yeah, potentially, yeah, because we would have gotten potentially his side if we got on his good side
Mhm.
Because
and figured out some things,
If-
and then, or he would have just tried to kill you straight up, seeing you.
Yeah.
if you
Don't know.
remember, she referred to him as the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like the prison warden for her.
Mhm. But
That's
whether
all.
or not he was keeping her for a purpose, we might
Hard to
never
say.
know.
Yep, very hard to say.
Who knows? Hey, if we get popular enough, we could do a live show and we could do a what if.
Ah,
Ooh.
Hmm? What if
Make it
Jeremy
happen,
comes
people.
back?
Come on.
I also really liked how she was set free. That moment of just Raynor approaching the crystal wall and having like those golden ooze sort of like just come out of their barrels and stuff and being sucked in, and all the gold that he had absorbed being released upon this crystal. And just that entire imagery was just so cool to me. And then like having that gigantic woman with that demon visage just looming over you in the middle of this maelstrom of debris was so fucking cool. Like in my mind, the way I'm picturing it, and then like seeing how everything played out there at that moment when she came down. Holy fucking shit, it was so good.
I really like
So
that part
fucking
as
good.
well.
I'm excited to also see where this goes. Tension seems to have arisen within the group, which is
Oh yeah, drama.
very
Watching
little.
Larry lean against the wall while we were having that back and forth, and he
Yeah,
was
I'm
just
just
like,
like,
I don't want to be here.
damn. I'm like, damn. In this moment, I'm going, oh, I'm going,
Yeah. Some of the fucking quotes that Raina said, I was just like, damn, that is a line.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
Oh.
it's so good. I want to thank you guys.
Just to clarify that Zen and I, we are
Yeah,
we are
we're
still
good.
friends, we don't hate each other.
Yeah,
This is
it
all in
is
character.
acting.
They are going to fight
All
when
acting.
this is over. They're
At
gonna.
the end of this, both of us had the biggest smiles on our
Yes,
faces.
I could-
just like, holy shit, we just did that.
It's so-
Yeah,
it felt so-
it was
it
really
felt
good to
so
witness.
real. Felt so fucking real. Like it honestly felt that
Yeah.
that argument, that exchange that they had. Like, yes, I had to lean back because it felt so intense. It did feel so real, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit, where is this going to go? Where's it? And then the conversation that Rainer and Annie was having while Godard was lagging back, it hit me in a new level of saying that Godard doesn't belong here. Not in a mean way, but in the mere fact because Godard is not a criminal. His life had never been in this sort of darkness. I mean, there's a different set of darknesses that Godard does go through, but it's not something that he in this sort of level of skullduggery, if you will.
Yeah, it's not like so much like a survival thing of like, you look
Yeah.
after number one first because no one else is, and you're going to die if you don't. And you need to prioritize your being and seeing tomorrow. And he doesn't have that mindset
Exactly.
because he hasn't had to live that day-to-day,
Yeah.
desperation
It was
scavenging.
really good. Just all that when it just at that end of that storm, that all those interactions was just so masterfully done, and I enjoyed every second of it. It was so good. So congratulations, guys. You guys were so good.
Yay, Rob! Yay, Avia!
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what my favorite part is? Is that
Yeah.
Gimbal fucking shut up.
Yeah, that was really
There's my
good.
one. He finally listened. He learned.
Yes,
He's learning things. He's trying to steal.
he is very much learning things, and he's learning from the. I saw Bella's face when I was like, when Gimbal was like, "I'm learning so much," and then Rainer was like, "And I will continue to teach you," or something like that. And Bella's face is
Yeah,
like,
just-
"Oh no, this is not going to end well."
I mean, him trying to sneak that coin just made me laugh. I'm like, when I asked for that perception check, Bella's just like, huh? What? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Is he trying to steal from me?"
Well, you'll find out. Oh man! All right,
Kimball's
great
learning
session,
the wrong
guys.
things.
Oh well, he's certainly learning what he couldn't learn from the school. So,
True.
all
Not
right.
sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing with this group.
Thanks for playing, guys, and
Thank you for running.
listener, for listening. I hope you enjoyed that session. It was a great, heavy session, which was awesome. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Good night, Mrs. Sockmonic.